What's up, guys? My name's Kyle. If you haven't seen my videos before, I try to do like ELI 5, simply explain things as best as possible. Today we're going to be talking about staking, and more specifically liquid staking. What are LSTs? They are liquid staking tokens, LSTs. But what is liquid staking versus like regular staking or native staking, whatever you want to refer to it? So some helpful things to look at and to sort of know. Basically, staking works on epochs. So when you stake SOL, there's an activation period. So like if I staked it right now during epoch 610, this epoch ends in 1 day, 9 hours and 55 minutes. They're roughly 2.5 days, an epoch for Solana. So what would happen is it would be activating. Then I believe it would be active starting on epoch 611. So it would just remain active until I want to basically unstake it. When you stake SOL, it is being staked with a given validator. So for example, this is a validator that we at Hedgehog run. It's the Hedgehog Spiky Validator plus MEV. Let's just go through a quick example. If you can't see the screen, feel free to watch this video if you're listening to this as just like a podcast. But if you go to Phantom, you can click on your Solana balance or really any wallet. And in here, it's searching for staking accounts, which we don't have any in this wallet, but you can start earning on SOL by staking. So if you click this, similarly, you can see these are validators, right? And this is a rough APY. You can see the Phantom validator significantly lower than other ones, but you can actually search for the Hedgehog Spiky Validator. And as you can see, it's the exact same validator, exact same amount of SOL, rough APY. You can see these things are being calculated a little bit different on different platforms, but you can click on a validator and I can say, okay, I want to stake 0.1 SOL with this validator, and I could stake this. So when I stake it, what's happening is that 0.1 SOL is going into a stake account that is delegated directly to my validator. However, I don't have access to that SOL. So if I were to stake, or sorry, ignore that. I do have access to the SOL, but it is currently staked. So in order to actually get access and use that SOL or spend it or put it in a DeFi protocol, I would have to unstake it. This is where LSTs come in. LSTs are effectively like an IOU or represent the SOL that you have staked with a given validator. I believe all LSTs, meaning like all like Sanctum LSTs, also like Blaze, Marinade, Jito, they all have LSTs. They are all using the same underlying program on Solana that has been audited by I think 5 different like companies. So it is fairly safe. Obviously, do your own due diligence, determine what the risk is for you. But they are all effectively the same. So if you get an LST in your wallet, it is just representing an IOU for SOL staked with a given validator or through a platform. So when I say platform, when you get something like BSOL, MSOL, Jito Sol, if you just go to their site, so for example, if we go to Solblaze and we just go to their stake page, right, stake.solblaze.org, if you go here and stake your SOL through them and get their liquid staking token of BSOL, what they're doing is they're sort of auto-diversifying your SOL to be staked across multiple validators. If you stake with, Helios, right, and you get HSOL in return, the risk there is that you wouldn't earn APY if their specific validator went down. So that's like one benefit of doing BSOL or MSOL and not directly staking with a validator. But the idea is it's an IOU. So what does that also mean? Well, people have also talked about a depeg risk. So when you have this LST, the benefits are that you can take this to a DeFi platform like Camino, MarginFi, Solend, Drift, like whatever it is that might support the LST, and you can put it in there as collateral. Because it's a liquid staking token, basically like an LP or a liquidity pool is created between that liquid staking token and SOL. This is where you can run into depeg risk. So let's say, for example, people are panicking and want to sell their liquid staking tokens as well. So what would happen is if there's a bunch of people that all at the same time want to sell, let's just say they're holding Bonk Sol, right? They have that LST that's representing SOL staked directly with the Bonk validator. And let's say everybody holding Bonk Sol suddenly wants to sell that for like USDC. Well, there's only so much liquidity in that pool. So what might happen is a depeg. However, it's still an IOU representing a direct like correlation to SOL staked with the Bonk validator. So the depeg risk, while there, you can always go and basically burn and redeem for staked SOL with the validator. Even if it were to depeg, it's basically an ARB opportunity because you can buy that at half price, but you can still redeem it for the same exact conversion rate as if it didn't depeg. Hope this was helpful. If it was, please like it, share it, and let me know if there's any other topics or things that I didn't cover. Also, I apologize in advance if I misspoke or didn't explain something well. Anyways, doing my best. Hope it was helpful. And until next time, guys, thanks for watching.